Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Spurlock Center live on Grizz TV. I am Luke Shepard alongside my partner Tyler Young, and today we got a great matchup in store for you. Conference play, the Franklin Grizzlies taking on the Rose-Hulman Engineers. Tyler, what do you see in today's matchup between these two great teams?
Well, I see Franklin College coming off a great road stretch as of late. Their last 3 games were road games against Manchester, Transylvania, and Bluffton, and they came off that road stretch 2-1. They've been playing some fantastic basketball. They're shooting 40% from 3 in those 3 games. The only difference in that loss against Bluffton was the turnover, assist, and steal battle. They fell in all 3 of those statistical categories to Bluffton, and that was the cost of their 9-point loss on the road to Bluffton. But they bounced back with a great win against Transylvania, 75-66. And they've had 3 guards score 20-plus points in 3 different games in those games.
Yeah, and you were talking about the last game, and one of those guards, LeBron Benny Powell, coming off a 26-point performance where he was 10 for 13 from the free throw line. He was also, I believe, 5 for 6 from 3. So a great game from the bench guard, and we have a little bit of a different starting lineup for you today for the Grizzlies. It's going to be Justin Harrington, Braylon Russell, Connor McNabb, Cooper Matthews, and Dylan Beverly. And for Rose-Hulman, it's going to be Evan Gentile, Philip Randolph, Joey Schmitz, Nate Smith, and at number 32, Jack Jennings. And so we got about 10 seconds left, and we'll get the national anthem and the introductions for you before we get back for tip-off.
Grizz men's basketball would like to welcome all of our alumni
here we go. Tip off already here, and what we've got, just one game here at the Spurlock Center today, not a doubleheader, but the women's game is happening currently in Terre Haute, so we will keep you updated as that goes on, as that game just started.
Franklin College has been playing some much improved basketball this season, Luke. I'd like to highlight some of their stats. Since December 7th as a team, they were averaging just 59.5 points per game. Now they're averaging 75 points per game. That's a 16-point increase on average. I mean, that's an incredible turnaround to start the new year, and that's only in a month span of time. They've also been shooting upwards of 13% of three-pointers going in, seeing an increase of 35%. That was 22% back in December. So just overall offensively, far better basketball from the Grizzlies.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's been a really good run for them as of late. Won 3 of their last 4, and we had a little bit of a messy start on the tip-off there. And after,
looks like we have a stoppage in play.
Yeah, the scoreboard isn't showing the score right now, so they're trying to figure that out, but we're going to get a side out here from the Grizzlies after that stop. And the Grizzlies, I was looking back at the last recent matchups. Franklin and Rose-Hulman met 3 times last year, including their tournament game in the HCAC tournament, and an average 4-point differential between these two teams over
great
those 3
take by
games.
Russell there on the baseline. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, absolutely. It was a great take by Russell, but 4-point difference between these two teams on average in these in the last 3 games last year. So close matchups of what we've been seeing between these two teams, and both the same record at this point in the season. I mean, it seems like we're going to be in store for a really close one today.
Exactly. And that take by Russell there on the baseline, that's just a little bit of what he's been doing in these last 3 games for the Grizzlies. On average, this season, Braylon Russell is only averaging 6 points per game. In these last 3 road games that Franklin College has played, he has been averaging 12 points per game and shooting upwards of 60% from 3 in those games as well. I mean, he has shown incredible improvement with the ball since the beginning of the season back in November and December.
Yeah, and definitely a testament as well. Yeah, to his play, the new starting lineup today. Obviously, a lot of different faces with McNabb out there and Harrington also coming into the starting lineup. But Braylon Russell, yeah, clearly the play from the past few outings have helped him out. But we're gonna get another stoppage of play. The scoreboard seems like there's something holding up.
And we've seen a mix and match of different lineups made by head coach Chris Hamilton for these Grizzlies. We've seen lineups that feature Avery Saunders, Jesse Fairs. We've seen Justin Harrington, as you had mentioned in the starting lineup before. LeBron Benny Powell started at the beginning of the season. There has been a lot of different combinations of starting lineups that Hamilton has run through. And this lineup he's been running more recently has been by far the most successful with guys like LeBron Benny Powell, Jesse Fairs, and Rohan Pearson still coming off the bench and providing a lot of depth for Chris Hamilton.
Yeah, and this is a Franklin team that we've been able to point out that some of their main issues this year have been struggling with out-rebounding teams and also with size disadvantages. But against this Rose-Hulman team, I think they're both kind of similar in that aspect. They kind of struggle in the rebounding game. Franklin actually averages 3 more rebounds a game than Rose-Hulman does, and Rose-Hulman not a very big team themselves. So Franklin, we might see some more small ball out of them tonight and some more diverse lineups, as you had been mentioning.
And I'm glad you mentioned that rebounding, because since December as well, Franklin College has been up 3 rebounds per game on average, and their opponents have also been down 3 rebounds per game on average. That's a major improvement in rebounding from a team that we know has struggled in the boards and in the post in general this whole season. It looks like they found a way to sort of differentiate that difference a little bit and make it, and it's made quite an impact in their games. That's why they've won 5 of their last 6 conference games.
Yeah, and we hope we're not boring you. The refs here at the huddled up at the scores table, still trying to figure out exactly what is going on with the scoreboard. So I think we'll we'll give you a little bit of a break here, and then we'll be right back once this gets sorted out. And seems that they have it sorted out. The clock stayed the same, and so did the scores, so must have figured out whatever issue was going on. But Rose-Hulman will have possession, and we'll really get this game underway.
Franklin College back showing their full court press and picking up picking up the ball half court as well. Something we usually see them do throughout the entire year, constantly throughout games as well. It doesn't matter if they're up or down. Franklin College is going to show you 94 feet of pressure, whether you like it or not.
Yep, absolutely. And a team that forces 16 turnovers a game. Rose-Hulman, a team that averages about 16 assists per game and only 11 or 12 turnovers. So a team that moves the ball well, doesn't turn it over a lot. It's going to be the key today for Franklin to be able to really force those turnovers and get that advantage over Rose-Hulman. Russell in the corner. He gets it tipped away on the passing
Yeah, that was
lane.
a great steal by Joey Schmitz right there. Knocked it right out of Russell's hands.
Yeah, and the sophomore guard. Great player for Rose-Hulman last year, and for Rose-Hulman this year, averaging 14 points a game. Their leading scorer had 20 last time out, I believe.
Great block by Beverly.
Tough play.
And just to highlight a little bit of Dylan Beverly for a little bit, he's been averaging 2 blocks and a steal in his last 4 games that he's started. And that is incredible defense and an anchor that Franklin College so desperately needs. As Matthews steals it and takes it down the lane. Oh, and he loses it to Philip Randolph. Oh.
And the steal from Russell. He gives it back to Matthews. Matthews going to take it all the way up. Oh. No good. But he draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2 here. And 2 straight steals from the Grizzlies defense there and getting into the fast break.
Was almost shooting for 3 there at the line, just unable to get the roll there off the rim. There's just some of that pressure that Franklin College is going to be bringing this whole game. I have no doubt that Rose-Hulman will be showing the same amount of pressure as a team that averages nearly just over 16 assists per game. They move the ball, but they also turn it around and average nearly 11 steals on the defensive end as well. I mean, they're a team that's on the ball like Franklin College is, and that's 11 steals in conference play, excuse me.
And that Rose-Hulman team now moving the ball up the floor. Franklin now has a 3-point lead to start early. It's been a little slow offensively from both sides. A nice dish down low. They're going to kick it out to Schmitz. Another pass for 3. No good. Harrington pulls it in. Harrington trying to take it all the way on the other end of the floor. Not able to finish, but he draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2.
And that's a move we see regularly from Harrington. When he has the eyes like him on the court, man, it's different. His vision to get to the paint, he knows when he has a lane, and he attacks it with aggression every single time.
Yeah, and a very good dribbler, he's had a lot of success in one-on-ones this year, and he's also able to cash in from three as he hits the first free throw. The Grizzlies' leading scorer this year, averaging 15 points a game, flat. And the second one is also good, so a 5-0 early start here for the Grizzlies. And Nate Smith tries to take the ball up the court rather quickly.
Christian Torres checks in for the Engineers, number 11. He subbed in for Philip Randolph, who's making his first start today for the Rose-Hulman Engineers.
Yeah, so a different lineup for them as well, it seems. And now they're driving all the way.
Oh,
a block
what a
by
block.
Beverly, and again, his second of the game.
What can I say? I mean, Dylan Beverly, that's his second of the game. He averages 2 per game in his last 4. Very impressive defensive young man.
And an incredible finish there from Justin Harrington on the other end of the floor, and Rose-Hulman needs a timeout. No points. 3 minutes and 15 seconds in to the matchup, and Rose will get a substitution after this timeout here. What a start from the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've done a great job of denying the ball. They're meeting the Engineers at the rim, They're denying that extra pass that the Engineers want to make. Just overall great defensive effort by the Grizzlies, and it's translating on the offensive end as well.
All right, 16:46 left to play, 7-0 Grizzlies. We'll be right back with you as this timeout ends. And we're back rather quickly after that timeout, and Franklin once again bringing that full court pressure. And Schmitz catches it on the wing. He kicks it back out. Now offense gets reset up to Smith. Schmitz off the screen, off another one. He goes and he dishes it out for 3. Cash money. Christian Torres from deep, the junior.
Those are the shots that Rose is going to be looking for all day. That's where most of their assists come from, is the extra pass around the arc to get the open 3 that they want.
Their first bucket of the game from 3, a team that has shot pretty efficient this season overall from the field, but also I believe 34% from 3, or 34% from 3 on the year, and 46% from the field.
And that'll be Cole Pride's first foul of the game.
Now Harrington will take a side out by the Rose bench. 4 minutes played here in this first half. Harrington gets a screen from McNabb. He pulls up from 3. No good off the back rim. Tipped out from McNabb, and Matthews draws the foul on the rebound. That'll be Torres with the foul.
That was the move that Harrington likes. He got, I believe it was Gentile, to bite on the fake, got around the screen, put up the shot he liked with good confidence, back rim, can't do nothing about that. And just a great rebound by Matthews, be in the right place at the right time, maintain possession for the Grizzlies.
Yep, and good hustle from Connor McNabb, able to tip that one out as well. So Rose got their first points, but we'll get a timeout here, and we'll be right back with you after the break. finally back after the break. Matthews working on Smith. He's trying to go all the way. Smith with some tough defense and takes it away.
That was great on-ball defense by the freshman Nate Smith. Pickpocketed Cooper Matthews.
Nearly stolen away by Matthews.
Dangerous pass from Joey Schmitz.
Would have been a dunk. Would have raised the roof on the Spurlock Center, but
Matthews was all over it, read it like a book.
Rose-Hulman does have a ball with 10 seconds on the shot clock. They kick it out. Smith for three. Cash! He hits it over Harrington.
Don't want to let the Engineers find a stride. I mean, they're a team that shoots nearly 40% from three on the season. They knock down 8 threes per game on average.
Harrington now gets it in the corner, tries to respond, no good. And here comes Rose-Hulman, both their buckets coming by way of three. 7-6. Just over 5 minutes played, and now pull-up jumper from Schmitz is cash.
Rose-Hulman now with, I believe, eight unanswered points.
Yup, and now their first lead of the game, and now nearly stolen away by Cole Pride, the big junior. But Franklin will retain possession here at half court.
While we have a stoppage, we have our first update from the women's game, who are playing in Terre Haute, as you mentioned. They're leading 19-13 with just a minute left in the first quarter.
Yep, Jordan Kuhn with 7 early points in that matchup. We'll keep you updated as this game goes along. Is now Jesse Fair's first appearance into the game. Russell creates some space, pulls up on the jumper, no good. Pride comes down with the rebound. And here come the Engineers. Schmitz from three. Cash money in, a foul. Benny Powell was in the landing zone and seems to.
Wow, Schmitz only needed to see that short pull-up jumper from the elbow go in to go ahead and make a pull from deep like that and get the and one as well. That's some confidence right there. That's shooter's confidence.
Yeah, tough shot, and he's able to convert the 4-point play. So now it's 6 early points for the leading scorer, Joey Schmitz. Franklin needing to respond here. Like you said, now 12 unanswered points by the Engineers. Matthews pulls it from deep. In and out, not able to finish. And a foul called.
It's going to go on Fairs.
Yeah, they said he was using maybe kind of hand checking or hand fighting on the rebound a little bit, and it'll be a foul and Rose-Hulman ball. And now we'll get another substitution here for Franklin. Nate Wilson coming into the game. Dylan Beverly will come out. Avery Saunders coming in as well, and it looks like Cooper Matthews is out of the game as well.
And Fairs and Saunders have a really tough matchup with Cole Pride down in the post. I mean, standing at 6'9", 240 pounds. I mean, that is a unit right there that Saunders and Fairs are going to have to deal with all game and make sure that he doesn't get too creative down in the post.
Absolutely, and now Pride, we're working with it right now at the three-point line. He shoots it.
Ooh.
Not able to get that one in. The bench was calling for him to shoot it.
Better look out for his distance as well. It looks like he's got a three-point shot. Yeah.
Wilson gets it to Fairs. Rose-Hulman with some really tough defense. Russell working on Schmitz, loses it. Ball nearly goes out. Benny Powell tries to get it on the save. He can't, but a good play by Gentile to keep it in play.
Yeah, and B.J. Wesley was all over the ball on the floor as well, something that the Rose-Hulman coach is going to love to see. And he makes a save right there near the scorer's table as well.
Yeah, very, very close play after a nice drive from Gentile, but wasn't able to finish. And so now he's working with it on the wing. Working on Wilson. He gets some space on it. Step back, Jay, no good. Pride with a rebound, but he passes it. Rushed the pass a little bit. And Coach.
I believe Pride's arm might have been slapped while he was trying to make the outlet pass. I believe Saunders might have caught a little bit of arm when defending him. And that's what Cole Pride and his coach are sort of discussing.
Yeah, potentially got away with one. Pride will now come out of the game, and so will Joey Schmitz for Rose-Hulman. Philip Randolph coming back into the game. There's Wilson. Franklin still no points since the 12 unanswered by the Engineers.
Yeah, Franklin College scoreless in their last 4 minutes.
Only 2 on the shot clock. Fair's gonna have to throw it up. They're saying they did not get it off, and that is going to be Rose-Hulman basketball. 8 minutes played in this first half, and Franklin cold as ice.
Chris Hamilton needs a timeout. Rose-Hulman is not allowing any of these Franklin College players to create anything offensively one-on-one. It's been denied every part of the way by Rose-Hulman.
And the Engineers, 5-point lead, 12-7, 12-17. Ironically enough, left to play in this first half. We'll be right back with you after the break. Back after the break, and Rohan Pearson, not having seen too much of him today so far. He came in right before the timeout. See what he can do here after. Coach Hamilton talking up his guys in the huddle.
Yeah, very fiery timeout there from Hamilton. They're trying to get his guys into a mental state where they're playing a little harder than they are.
Wesley working on Pearson. He finds a little bit of space, not able to finish. Good rebound from Fairs. Wilson. Fairs gets it down low to Saunders, and he's working on the block, tries to get the little spin, and
wow.
He does. Tough finish from Avery Saunders.
Saunders took McElhenney like he was a little boy. I mean, that was an incredible back down there from Saunders.
Yeah, very, very tough finish. And flexed on him a little after as well. And now here comes Gentile. He kicks it out to Wesley. Open. Gets blocked by Russell.
Great denial by Russell on the baseline. Got a handful of ball. And now Rose-Hulman only has 7 seconds left in this possession to create down below the goal post.
Yeah, McElhenney wide open on that wing on that corner right there, and just really good closeout D from Russell. And now they find an open man for 3. Cash money at the end of the shot clock. Tough one for Franklin. Jack Jennings.
Yeah, Franklin opted to go double down on the baseline. Left Jennings wide open at the 3. That's a shot that Rose-Hulman's comfortable with taking all day.
Now a 15-9 lead for the Engineers. Russell kicks it out. Fairs wide open, not able to respond. Good rebound from Saunders. He backs up again, not able to finish. Pearson crashing in on the board, and he draws the foul underneath from Philip Randolph, who also went up and kind of collided with Rohan Pearson. That's
just a really physical play by Pearson there. I mean, how much more effort is Franklin College playing with right now after that timeout? And 2 offensive rebounds and 1 possession from Saunders and Pearson, showing a lot more fight than they had previously shown.
Absolutely, and both these teams, very good. Similar levels in conference play, similar levels, same record and overall play. It's going to be a competitive game for what's going to be an important one later in the year as we start talking, getting closer to the end of the year.
Franklin College needs to put a shot up here.
Yeah, Pearson had jack one up in the corner, not able to hit it. And now Smith gets the rebound, moving up the floor. Halfway through this first half, 15-9 lead still for the Engineers. Defensive, gritty matchup so far, and all the way Jennings puts it up. Nice little shimmy move, kind of working with the Hakeem footwork.
That was some excellent footwork on Jennings. He had Saunders and Pearson on him the whole time and did a great job of getting around both of them.
And Matthews all the way, the rim runner from the corner. Just used his speed, got by everybody way too quick. And
yeah, he's got incredible explosiveness.
And now a double coming from Pearson here. They kick it to Smith. He kicks it out. Jennings kicked out to Schmitz, and he goes all the way, draws the and one. Yeah. Beverly got caught reaching over the top.
Yep, Schmitz was able to blow right by Beverly, and then Beverly tried to make up for it by trying to contest it from behind and got a lot of skin versus ball, and he's going to send Schmitz to the line for three. A chance at three, I should say.
Yeah, tough finish from the sophomore guard, and now we get a couple substitutions. Avery Saunders comes out for McNabb, and Nate Wilson comes out back for Justin Harrington, so some more scoring in for this Grizzlies lineup. Joey Schmitz, a good start from him early, 8 points.
And the Franklin College women's basketball team holds a 3-point lead against Rose-Hulman, 21-18 currently, 5 minutes left in the first half.
And Matthews pulls up on the fast break, just in transition, and is able to cash in from deep, and Franklin putting a lot of pressure. Pride went down.
And Smith able to get the ball across half court in a very timely manner.
And Smith just took it all the way and was able to draw a little bit of body contact against Matthews, and he'll shoot another 2 free throws.
And freshman guard Nate Smith of Rose-Hulman has done a great job of breaking this Franklin College full court press. He's had no issue of getting the ball across the timeline in an orderly manner and fashion as well. Just overall great court sense from the freshman guard.
Yeah, freshman, no turnovers yet. Used his speed most of the time to be able to get past those full court, traps, and hasn't made any bad decisions passing the ball, which has definitely been a consistent theme for him and the Engineers this year.
And this is a testy Franklin College defense. We've seen a lot of teams get picked apart by this full court press and half court set.
And now Cooper Matthews, he draws a lot of contact, and they will call the foul on Nate Smith. It didn't seem like they were at first, but that'll be, I believe, it looks to be the 6th foul now on Rose-Hulman, so they will be 1 away from the 1-and-1 bonus for the rest of this half. Matthews kicks it into Pearson on the inbound. He puts it up and in. Tough finish from Pearson. Good way to find some space, and Franklin gets the lead down to 5.
Yeah, and Pearson's only 6'2", but he plays like he's 6'8". I mean, my goodness. I mean, just be able to get the inbound in the post like that and then rise up.
And a tough play from Beverly on the steal. Harrington all the way. Tough finish.
With the left. My goodness.
And now down to a 3-point game. Sorry to cut you off there, but.
No, you're good.
And another steal from the Grizzlies. Cooper Matthews.
Oh, Odell.
Beverly catches it from 3, no good. McNabb with a tough rebound. Finds
Try it
Pearson
again.
For 3.
Oh.
No good. Another offensive rebound. Matthews this time.
Bang!
Bang! 3rd time's a charm for the Grizzlies. And a 21-point game, and now, or 21 points for both teams. Tied it up.
And another steal.
3 straight turnovers forced by the Grizzlies. Pearson down to McNabb. The Grizzlies take a lead, and Franklin on their feet. The Spurlock Center, louder than can be. The Grizzlies now a 2-point lead with 7:40 left to play in this first half.
I mean, what did I tell you? We've seen defenses get absolutely shredded by this Franklin College defense, as we see right there from Rose-Hulman. 3 straight turnovers that lead to Franklin College regaining the lead 23-21.
Yeah, it's just an unbelievable swing of momentum there from the Grizzlies, and it was started with that big play from Beverly. They double teamed kind of at that weird spot in the half court line, and just completely smothered the ball. And from there, I mean, the Grizzlies defense was just so motivated to continue that defensive pace. And now, yeah, just a complete swing of momentum and a 2-point lead to be able to gain that back and really, you know, put Rose-Hulman on their back heels.
Yeah, you said it, man. And in that minute and a half of basketball that we just saw, Franklin College was on a 9-0 run to regain their lead, 23-21, here with only 7 minutes and 41 seconds of basketball in the first half.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be coming out of this timeout here in just a second. And looking at just some stats for you, Cooper Matthews, 9 early points, 2 for 3 from 3. Yeah, Franklin has been definitely firing away from the 3 so far.
Yeah.
A lot. They've about exactly half their shots have come from deep.
Yeah.
Or shots attempted. They're 2 for 9 so far. So some of those still waiting to go in, and now some tough defensive pressure. Nate Smith able to break the press.
Yeah, and unfortunately, as you had mentioned about those three-pointers, the only person to knock down those 2 three-pointers is Cooper Matthews. I like that the Grizzlies are shooting with a lot of confidence. It's just a matter of time before they start going in for some of these other guys like Beverly and Pearson and Harrington.
And Schmitz created space, not able to cash in though. Harrington might have broke his defender, not able to hit it from deep. Gentile had slipped over, but
yeah.
Now Rose-Hulman moving with the ball. Gentile trying to respond. He
nearly stolen.
Yeah, nearly loses it, but gets it back. Almost cashes in, but not able to finish.
Great on-ball defense by McNabb to size up Gentile on his take there. It's been an absolute anchor down in the post for Franklin College so far.
Absolutely, done a good job rebounding. Bad pass from Pearson out to the corner. Good play from Torres to cut, jump in the passing lane. I
saw what Pearson was looking for. He had Beverly in the corner. Just Torres was reading it the whole way.
And a 3 in from Joey Schmitz. That's his 11th point of the game. 2 for 2 from 3.
He's got shooter's touch right now. Franklin College is going to need to get a hand in his face for sure coming into the late stretch of this first half, early second half.
Yeah, last time these Grizzlies took on the Engineers, Joey Schmitz as a freshman had 20 points, I believe, on really good three-point efficiency as well. So we're going to have to see that again.
Poor decision-making there from Harrington to take it right through a double team and leads to a turnover.
And what a rebound by Schmitz, but not able to finish. A good steal from Cooper Matthews. And now he's taking it all the way. Oh, my goodness. Not able to finish. He wanted the and one so bad, but he's going to go to the line with a chance to take the lead here and shoot 2.
And you could see it in his eyes, man. The focus and the intensity that he has when he's taking the ball up like that, when he's got the intent to score, he's like a tiger hunting an elk. I mean, my God, I guess I should say a lion hunting an elk. I mean, he's on the attack, he's on the prowl, looking to get to the basket.
And you can see it before he even hits the half-court line. I mean, he got that, he got the steal, and once he kind of was able to break the defense and get into the middle of the floor and go coast to coast, it was just over, and he was just able to take it all the way. And the second free throw gets the roll. And that last foul did put the Grizzlies in the bonus, so from now on, all fouls will give 1-and-1 free throws to the Grizzlies. And Torres with a strong take and finishes over Jesse Fairs on the foul.
Yeah, and great understanding from Torres to understand that he had like the whole court essentially from half court to the paint. There were no Grizzlies except Fairs, and he was able to meet Fairs at the rim and then finish through some contact and get a good look for a three-point play.
And Christian Torres does not hit the second, but
big rebound from Jennings.
Yeah, and Smith now open for 3. No good. Fairs fighting for the
Jennings
rebound.
Again.
A big rebound, and Smith takes it all the way this time and nails it. 3-point lead from the Engineers.
Jack Jennings is fired up after those 2 offensive rebounds that led to Nate Smith responding with a bucket after the missed free throw. I mean, those are plays that Franklin College cannot allow to happen.
Yep, they had one of their own just a few possessions ago. And now Matthews loses it Good play
Wow.
from Nate Smith getting the steal. Goes all the way, uses his elbow. They call a blocking foul. And he's going to probably go to the line here to shoot 2 potentially.
Cooper Matthews kind of getting a taste of his own medicine. Nate Smith playing very Cooper Matthews-like on the ball and attacking the rim with a very malicious intent. And he gets himself 2 free throws here. And Matthews is going to need to kind of learn how to play against himself a little bit here throughout the rest of this game, as Smith has been a real game changer for Rose-Hulman as a ball handler and just a veteran presence as a freshman.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, very good job being able to break the press and drive all the way. And I mean, yeah, like you said, kind of, giving Cooper a little bit of his own medicine. It seemed, I mean, just jumping the play and being able to drive all the way. Very similar styles of play. And he's got 8 points early, and Matthews has got 11. So great matchup between the two today, and Matthews working on Schmitz. Tries to find Braylon on the inside cut, and they're going to say it went off. It went off Gentile. Gentile clarified to the bench it did, in fact, go off of him. So Matthews will take it from underneath the basket. Fair is wide open from 3. Not able to cash in, and here come the Engineers. Smith taking the ball up quick, but slows it down and gives the Engineers some time here. 4.5 minutes left to play in this first half. A 4-point lead, 29-25. And gets tipped away by Matthews. Smith able to get it somehow. He works on Fairs, puts it up, and another foul, and an and 1 for Nate Smith. That's 10 on the day.
He is really coming to life here for Rose-Hulman. I mean, just the ability to handle the ball like he has been, and to regain possession there to take it into the lane. I mean, my goodness, this is some great basketball play that Rose-Hulman has needed, and it's shown as they have a 6-point lead here now.
And Smith not able to cash in on the 3-point play. And Fairs, I believe, that is the second foul only. Matthews from 3 again, not able to get that one to go. And now here comes Torres, gives it to Smith. Smith, strong finish, went up. It seemed like 10 feet in the air. I mean,
and that was great defense by Benny Powell. He met him right there, hands straight up at the rim. Just Nate Smith in the zone, in his bag a little bit, creating at the rim, and it shows right there.
And now the Grizzlies needing to respond, an 8-point lead from Rose-Hulman.
Yeah, if I'm Franklin College, I'm looking to slow down here, maybe get a little bit more off-ball movement on offense. Look to get a good open shot here.
Yeah, only 2 on the shot clock. He's going to have to throw it up, and he does. Doesn't hit the rim, and that'll be Rose-Hulman ball.
Yeah,
the bench is fired up, and we're going to get a timeout here on both sides.
And unfortunately, that was not the look that I was referring to for Franklin College. But, I mean, Rose-Hulman has been playing some very great defense. I mean, they've been aggressive. They've stopped all one-on-one play, and just have been – Franklin College has been met with just a tough iron wall at the rim, essentially. And it's been tough to adjust, but Franklin College has been able to turn the momentum before, and I have no doubt they'll be able to do it again.
Absolutely. 8-point game, 3:28 left to go in this first half. We'll be right back with you after the break. And we're back. As Rose-Hulman will have possession.
And then on the other side, down in Terre Haute, Franklin College women's basketball holds a 3-point lead against Rose-Hulman, 33-30, and they are now at halftime with leading scorer being Jordan Kuhn with 13 points, 6 of 13 from the field.
Not surprising to see the senior leading both teams in points in that women's game. We'll keep you updated once that second half starts, but still got 3 minutes left to play in the first half here. Schmitz short on the three, but a good play by Gentile on the rebound.
Yeah, and Gentile was able to run right from the corner down to the post to get the rebound. Franklin College needs to do a better job of crashing the boards and making sure Rose-Hulman can't get any more of these second chances as they now build a 10-point lead.
Now Franklin gonna have to respond on offense.
I feel like Rose-Hulman has come out in a 2-3.
Whatever they're doing, it's working right now.
Possibly man now.
Yeah, we got 3 on the shot clock. McNabb's got to throw up a 3.
Oh.
Gets off the rim, and we'll get a foul call here. Schmitz forced Benny Powell out of bounds. And it's going to be 1-and-1 free throws here for the Grizzlies. Needed that one. A little bit of a break there.
And Schmitz will take a seat now for number 1, BJ Wesley. And Avery Saunders will check into the game for Connor McNabb on the Franklin side.
So Benny Powell, quiet start for him. He had 26 points last game, and that's his first bucket of today's game on that first free throw, so he'll get a chance at a second one. And the second one is also good. And the Grizzlies bring it down to an 8-point game, 2.5 minutes left to play.
I'd like to see some more ball movement on the Franklin College offensive end. Rose-Hulman has doubled our assists 7-3.
And a putback. What a play by Jennings. And Rose-Hulman able to convert on the other end, second chance points. And the Grizzlies, a team that averages more rebounds than Rose-Hulman, but does struggle in moments with the rebounding. And Cooper Matthews trying to drive all the way, loses it. Tough defensive play by Rose-Hulman, and they end up with the ball again.
Yeah, they're kind of taking out Matthews' ability to drive here with just how tough they've been in the post. Nearly every time Franklin College gets to the post, it's taken away or denied at some capacity.
Yeah, and there's going to be a foul call here, and Rose-Hulman will shoot. It seems to be 1-and-1 free throws. Don't think it was on the shot. We'll get some substitutions. Matthews and Russell coming out for Wilson and Dylan Beverly. And what we've seen from Rose-Hulman today, definitely been a little bit of matching Franklin's energy. You know, Rose-Hulman is a team that generally applies pressure as well. They've been doing it in a different way. Franklin bringing kind of the full court pressure and the full court sets, but Rose-Hulman has been kind of doing it in more, like you said, when Matthews is, taking it to the rim, or Harrington or anybody, when they're attacking the rim, Rose-Hulman's getting in there and tying it up and, getting turnovers as a result. And matching that energy and being able to go turnover for turnover with the Grizzlies is the best way to probably counter that Franklin defense.
Yeah, you're totally right. Franklin College averages 13 turnovers per game overall. They've had 9 so far in this game alone.
And
10
Benny
now.
Powell, loses the ball there, and now Gentile slows it down. Rose-Hulman has time, 20 on the shot clock, just over a minute left to play with now a 12-point lead. Rose-Hulman trying to extend this lead and make it harder for Franklin to even come back.
Yeah. Let's say not only do they have time, but they have a lead to work with that time.
Torres drove all the way. And there was an offensive foul called on Jennings, on Jack Jennings. They said he may have used the elbow underneath to create some space, and we'll get a substitution here as it'll be Jack Murphy, the senior, who will come in for Jennings. And Franklin, a minute left, down 12. Going to try and get it to single digits here before the half. Harrington catches it on the wing.
Harrington looking to create beyond the arc here.
Beverly.
Oh, yep.
And they say they got him for a travel. Drug his pivot foot.
Yeah, Beverly had the ability to create there, and I believe he did. Just lost a little bit balance on that left foot, and it dragged, and gonna get called for a walk every time there.
And Franklin again trying to bring this full court pressure, but Rose-Hulman responding well, and we got a 13-second difference between shot clock and game clock. So Franklin with a chance to get the ball back, but Rose-Hulman looking for their shot. 8 on the shot clock. They don't have a lot of time. Gentile, he catches it from 3, no good. Wilson with a rebound, and Franklin's got 13 to go.
They're looking to push it.
Pearson trying to drive all the way, and he goes up with it on the spin, no good. Ball somehow stays in bounds, and that'll be the end of the half.
Yeah, a disappointing end of the first half that I think Franklin College would have loved to have redo the last about 3 minutes of it. It looks like they fell on their face a little bit on offense because of this Rose-Hulman defense that was just showing so much more aggression than they were. Overall, I believe we'll see a lot of adjustments made by Chris Hamilton here at the half, and Franklin College will come out looking to chip away at this 12-point deficit they face.
Yeah, since that momentum that they had on the 3 straight turnovers and the 9 unanswered points or whatever it was from Franklin.
Yep.
Not much on the offensive end or defensive end. So, like you said, I'm sure we will see some adjustments. But we've got about 14 and a half minutes left to go, so set your timers so you can get back here for the second half. The women's game is actually just about to start their second half. So once we're back from our break, we'll give you an update on that game if you're not following along. But we'll be right back with you after halftime. 12-point lead for Rose-Hulman. Don't leave us. We got more basketball for you. And we've got a minute left until both of these teams will start their halves as they both kind of migrate towards the huddles now. Welcome back, everybody who's watching here on Grizz TV. Plenty of people here live at the Spurlock Center as well. Tyler, what are you seeing from both teams, and what are you going to need to see from Franklin for them to be able to come back from this 12-point deficit?
Well, I'm seeing some fantastic shooting from Rose-Hulman. I mean, they're 5 of 11 in this game so far, and I'm seeing some very poor shooting from Franklin College, 2 for 13, and only one person, Cooper Matthews, has hit those 2 threes. So I'm looking for some better shooting on Franklin's end, but also some more aggression. I mean, Rose-Hulman was just kind of punching them in the mouth on defense the whole game on the ball and in the post. Franklin College wasn't able to create any one-on-one looks that they wanted, and just overall, I think Chris Hamilton understands that his team needs to play with some more fire and some more passion, and when they're on the ball on defense as well. We're going to be looking at we're looking at a 12-point lead right now, but I expect that to be a very close, a lot closer game here in the second half, as we had looked at both teams are more prominent in that second half when it comes to scoring.
Yeah, and Franklin, they're definitely going to be looking to clean it up, not just, you know, scoring-wise, but also just turnovers. I mean, 11 turnovers in the first half, and not forcing as many as they have given up, which is generally the complete opposite for the Grizzlies. So something they're going to have to turn around, or a few things they're going to have to turn around this half in order to bring that back. But Matthews tries to take it all the way, and it looks like he might have got blocked from behind or either lost it. Either way, decent defense from Nate Smith.
Yeah, I mean,
his evil twin.
the smaller guard, Nate Smith, kind of rising behind Cooper Matthews to deny the take to the rim there. Just he's been on him all game as well. Nate Smith, that being.
And Matthews, ball went through his hands, and Smith nearly able to get his hands on it, but it goes up to Gentile.
That one, I think Cooper just lost out of his hands a little bit. He had to jump and kind of reach for that pass a little bit too much and slipped out of his hands. Kind of a minor accident.
Yeah, another slip up and a 3, cash in. Joey Schmitz, another one.
My goodness.
God, that one was perfect. And now 14 points on the day, 3 for 4 from deep. Joey Schmitz extending the lead to a 15-point game now.
He has lost none of the touch that he held in the first half. I mean, knocked down 2 early ones in the first half from 3, and to turn around in the second half and knock down the first one he looks at, that's a bad sign for Franklin College.
And Matthews not able to hit the 3, but a nice offensive rebound and finish from Braylon Russell. And now Nate Smith. The Franklin bench being active and trying to help out their defense. Harrington, ball goes by him on the back door, and Smith draws the foul, came down hard on the play, and they called, it was Harrington on the foul, not Matthews. So I think they said Harrington must have used his body a little bit to draw some contact. It'll be 2 free throws here for Rose-Hulman. Only one person in double figures today so far for the Grizzlies, and that is Cooper Matthews with 11. Also 3 steals, and then for Rose-Hulman, 2 people in double figures, and being Joey Schmitz and Nate Smith, the freshman.
Yeah, Nate Smith only averages 6 points per game on the season. I mean, he's come out of his element in this game totally on defense and offense.
Yeah, now 14 on the day after those 2, so a strong day from the guard. And now Franklin's offense going to have to respond here. Back to a 15-point game. Russell kicks it down low. McNabb, good take, and puts it up. And the Grizzlies get it down to 13, and here comes that full court pressure. Smith resetting the offense. Schmitz working on Russell. He's driving left. He goes all the way, puts it up. Tough finish. I mean, unbelievable play by Joey Schmitz.
I mean, he's going to show you he's going to burn you from beyond the 3-point line and in the post. Is he able to take Braylon Russell from the wing to the opposite low post on the block, and finish with the left is just part of his bag. I mean, one of the many things I should say that he can provide for you on offense.
And Matthews there taking it to the rack and was able to draw the foul. He'll shoot 2. The first one is up and in. A lot of early free throws so far in this second half. And we got a substitution. Connor McNabb came out of the game. Jesse Fairs back in the game for the Grizzlies. And that full court pressure, a little stronger up here. Beverly working. They had to kick it up ahead. They had to rush it, and they couldn't.
Terrible pass by Gentile, but he's going to turn it around and get a steal for himself.
Harrington tried to push it too far ahead himself, and Gentile with a good play defensively. Now Franklin having to respond here. Beverly finds Harrington open for 3. No good. Rebound by Jennings.
Matthews doing a great job of denying Nate Smith the ball here.
And Smith loses it in a late foul call as he tripped over. Must have tripped over a defender's foot. It'll be a side out here for the Engineers.
And are they going to tag someone with a foul call here, or?
I think so, because
That might have got Harrington.
I think so, and that was 2 early fouls for him in this half. So I believe those were both his 2 first fouls, though. So Jesse Fair is the only one, and you could say slight foul trouble with 3 fouls so far in the matchup. Beverly and Russell double teaming Schmitz, but they get it to inside to Jennings, and he had a nice little 15-foot jumper. And now a different look here for Franklin. David Streitmeyer, the sophomore, in the game. And he gets an opportunity, tries to pass it inside. Good steal by Rose-Hulman.
If you have an open look like that, you're going to need to take that shot versus trying to force a pass inside for a potentially better look. I think you just got to understand as your Streitmeyer there to just pull that 3 when you have the look versus hesitating, letting the defense reset themselves.
Yeah, and it looks like another different substitution will come in for the Grizzlies. It'll be Jalen Scott, and now go down low to Jennings, not able to finish, and now Franklin pushing the pace. Matthews looks behind him, gets Beverly, not able to get in, and Beverly chasing down the rebound, but Torres gets it and goes coast to coast on the Euro, not able to finish. Matthews kicks it ahead to Fairs.
I think Torres wanted a foul call there on that take.
Didn't get it. Fairs working in the post, has to kick it out. Matthews, another 3. No good on that one either.
I think Franklin College understands the urgency that they're in, but I do not like some of these shots that they are taking and some of the looks that they're settling for. I think they need to slow themselves down a little bit and really dig into their offensive sets a little bit more than they have been.
Yeah, now Torres from 3 cashes in, and now a 20-point lead here for Rose-Hulman. 15 left to play, and Franklin, 3 there from Rose-Hulman, but Franklin hasn't had a 3 this entire second half, and they're 2 for 17 on the day from deep. And a miss there from the Grizzlies on the tough take. And it's going to be a triple or maybe even quadruple substitution here at the next dead ball for the Grizzlies. So they're going to see if they can gain some momentum in a different look. Still a lot of time left.
Yeah, Franklin College has missed their last 10 3-point attempts.
Unbelievable. Smith, nice pass down low, and Torres finishes, got Russell up in the air on a pump fake.
Rose-Hulman is, I mean, everything they look at, they are scoring. I mean, every opportunity they can manage for themselves, whether that's a three-pointer, a screen down low, an off-ball screen to set up the three-pointer, every look they're taking is going in, and they are in quite a stride for themselves on offense.
Now a 55-33 lead for the Engineers, 22 points They have completely taken over in the second half. We'll see if those substitutions from Franklin can maybe bring them some momentum. 14 minutes left to play after the timeout by Coach Hamilton. We'll be right back with you after the break. We're back after the break, and like I said, seems to be a full group substitution. A lot of different guys in here for Franklin.
Yeah, Ledger Gelfius and Nate Wilson, David Streitmeyer, Avery Saunders, and Rohan Pearson.
And Saunders lost the ball over the shoulder on the pass, and Wesley all the way, but what a block by Saunders. Sent it in the wall.
Man, I saw that coming. When I saw him take off, I saw the extra boost of speed he gave, the acceleration down to the paint. I saw that block coming the whole way, and that was a great defensive effort by Saunders.
And since we just had a timeout, we'll stay with you here. Coach Hamilton talking to the refs, and just looking at some of these stats here today. I mean, for Franklin, nobody hitting a three today. Like you had mentioned way earlier in the broadcast when it was, still earlier, but Cooper Matthews still the only person who has hit a three-pointer for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, shooting 11, nearly 12% from three has been Franklin College's downfall in this game. As part of the reason why they only have they have a 22-point deficit at their hands. On the other side, Rose-Hulman 7 of 13 from three. I mean, that's a 15-point difference alone from three-pointers.
And going into the half, Franklin had 11 turnovers, and they've had 3 this half. So you could say they've been doing still a little bit better this half in terms of cleaning it up. But we've still seen multiple drop passes and just simple mistakes that have definitely caused the Grizzlies some possessions. And Rose-Hulman hasn't been able to Rose-Hulman hasn't been giving up any possessions of their own. Franklin hasn't been able to really use that full court press to their advantage.
Yeah, and Christian Torres has come up to life a little bit in this game. I mean, 10-point per game score for Rose-Hulman. He's got 14 now in the second half, and along with that, he has got 6 rebounds, shooting a very efficient 5 of 6 from the field goal. He's perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the three-point line. Just another utility guy that Rose-Hulman has on their bench that has provided a lot of great scoring abilities here in this game.
And they call an offensive foul. They get that on Will McKellany, and said he used the shoulder or the elbow to bump into him, and it'll be Franklin ball.
Ooh,
Wilson.
Nice little behind the back from Wilson there.
Yeah.
That was clean.
Streitmeyer trying to get it out, and he does. Pearson.
Oh, great find by Pearson.
Not able to catch that one in, but Pearson got the rebound, but
they're going to get Saunders for an offensive foul.
Said he must have used his body underneath, and Rose-Hulman gets the ball back, and there's another one. I mean, we've had a few of those today as well. Just offensive fouls, giving away possessions.
Yeah, and I think that foul call came from Saunders holding down Cole Pride. I mean, Saunders is Pride has 4 inches on Saunders down in the post. Excuse me. I mean, it's a tough matchup for Saunders to handle, and to create an offensive foul like that is not what Franklin College needs right now.
And a side out here from the Grizzlies. Wesley working on Wilson. Pride hands it off to Rudolph. Pride with it down low, finds Wesley open for three. No good. Rebound by Rudolph, crashing the boards. Pride, another three. No good. Gentile with a rebound of his own, and McKelney gets it down low. I mean, 2 straight offensive rebounds, second chance points. Can't let that happen if you're Franklin.
No, I'm wondering where the Grizzlies were on that possession when it came to rebounds. It felt like every corner they took, Rose-Hulman guy was there to get the rebound every single time.
It feels like it, and now a substitution will be Will Spellman coming into the game here soon for the Grizzlies after this free throw, and Pearson will shoot 2 here. Free throw rolls out. I mean, lid on the rim. Franklin, I mean, not a field goal since 18-11 in the second half. I mean, we are at 12:30 now left in this half, so nearly 6 minutes without a field goal has been absolutely detrimental.
Yeah, on a positive note, though, the women's team boasts a 11-point lead, early in their fourth quarter, 52-41 down in Terre Haute for the Franklin College women's basketball team.
Yeah, 3 different people in double figures in that game. So we'll keep you updated with that as that continues to go along. Wesley, and they get him for a travel.
Wesley had Randolph in the corner opposite. Took one too many steps to get the ball there, unfortunately. But Franklin College now with an opportunity, the momentum, an opportunity to change the momentum here with a 23-point deficit.
Yeah, and that's probably why they have Cooper Matthews in, kind of the guy who can get that going with his speed and the fast break opportunities. As Spellman now kicks it out to McNabb. McNabb working all the way, puts it up off the back rim, not able to finish. Pearson working hard on that loose ball and was able to box out Gentile, and it'll be Franklin possession, but we'll get a timeout here. Stoppage of play, and Franklin down 23 points, 57-34 with 11:45 to go. We'll be right back with you after this timeout. We are back after the break. Matthews nearly loses it, and Nate Smith with a steal. Another one from the freshman guard. It's been an incredible day for Nate Smith overall. That is, I believe, his 6th steal of the game, actually. And alongside, I believe, 14 points and 4 assists. And a nice little jumper there from Christian Torres.
And that's his
16th. 25. Wow. Yeah, Torres. Incredible day from him as well. Spellman throws up the 3, and it's no good. 11 minutes left to play.
This is the slowest we've seen Rose-Hulman play all game. They've been coming at Franklin College with just 30 minutes of straight intensity leading up to now.
And the ball nearly gets tipped away. And Schmitz able to make the good pass on the double, finds his guy underneath, and Matthews gets the foul called. It'll be Jennings who will go to the line and shoot 2.
Smith nearly got his 5th assist of the game right there. And he would be the leading assister in this whole entire basketball game. And while we're talking about assists, I think that's been one of the story highlights for today's game. I mean, Rose-Hulman has 13 assists, while Franklin College only has 4 assists of their own. I mean, just shows how vastly different the ball movement has been on both sides of the floor, with Rose-Hulman finding the open shooters and able to work inside the post. And it reflects how much difficulty Franklin College has had being able to create passes and movement like that with this Rose-Hulman defense.
Yeah, and giving Franklin a little bit of taste of their own medicine. 11 steals from Rose-Hulman. And now Streitmeyer for 3. Not able to get that one to go. Beverly tips it. Pearson puts it up on the putback. And that is the first field goal for Franklin in 8 minutes of play.
Oh, goodness. I mean, Pearson, 6'2", plays like he's 6'8". He's got incredible intensity. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty down in the post and go up for the big plays like we just saw.
Yeah, now a 3. Schmitz not able to get that one to go. They kick it out. Gentile hits that one wide open. And Rose-Hulman just slowly pulling away.
Yeah. I think this shows a clear difference in ability to create beyond the post for both teams.
Yeah, and this being the first matchup as McNabb gets the little basket underneath there. Yeah.
Yeah, great take by McNabb.
But this being the first matchup, both these teams will see each other once again, but that time in Terre Haute as McNabb with a strong block. And Harrington kicks it out on the fast break. Pearson hesitates on the 3-pointer. It'll be Franklin ball. Schmitz hit it out of bounds, and we'll get a substitution. And Beverly coming out for
Jace Burney.
Yep. Another freshman here for Franklin.
And as you had mentioned, I mean, we'll see Rose-Hulman again this season, and it'll be a short turnaround. I mean, we see them again at the end of the month, January 28th. It is now currently January 17th. That's only 11 days.
Yeah, and I mean, looking at it today, Franklin's last regular season game on their schedule is a month and 1 day from today, February 18th. So, I mean, we only have a month left of regular season play before we get into conference play and conference tournament play and things start to get interesting. So we're going to start, looking at these standings a little bit more and keeping you up to date with how everybody is doing so far. Franklin 5-3 in conference play this year. Rose-Hulman 6-2 as another 3 from Rose-Hulman. That pushes the lead to 28.
Who else but Joey Schmitz on that one as well? I mean, he is now 4 for 6 from 3.
Unbelievable day from Joey Schmitz. And, and better news for Grizzly fans, a 13-point lead right now.
What a block by Christian Torres there.
Oh, yeah, my gosh.
Met Streitmeyer the whole way there and just has a little bit of height on him, too.
And finds him down low, not able to finish, and Burney nearly loses it, and they're going to call a double dribble. Put 2 hands on the ball, lost possession, and now we're going to get a timeout here from Franklin, and I think Coach Hamilton wants to have a word in the huddle. And, as I was saying a second ago.
Yeah, as you were mentioning about the standings.
Yeah, the standings, obviously, Rose-Hulman 6-2.
Very competitive conference.
Yeah, I mean, 3 different teams 6-2 in conference play. Hanover, Rose-Hulman, and Anderson. Franklin 5-3 in conference play, the same as Mount St. Joseph, but they have a better overall record than Mount St. Joseph. Hanover, the best overall record in the conference, standing at 10-5. Rose-Hulman 9-6, but assuming Rose-Hulman is able to come out with the win today, they would move to 10-6 and 7-2 in conference play. Their only 2 losses in conference play came to Mount St. Joseph in a close game on the road, and then their next game being against Transylvania, another really tough road game.
Yep.
So, you know, their 2 games that they've lost in conference play have both been very competitive and have both been road games against, you know, competitive conference teams. So, you know, we'll see where both these teams continue to go from here, but this loss will definitely set Franklin back a little bit to potentially trying to host a conference tournament game, because this would put them at overall 5th in overall record in conference play, and they'd have a better record than Mount St. Joseph by overall, but not by much.
Yeah. And I think that's a testament, what you had just mentioned about Rose-Hulman's loss to Transylvania on the road. That's kind of a testament just to overall competitiveness in this basketball league, the HCAC being, I mean, Franklin College has a 9-point loss to Hanover, who is the top team in the conference. And I'm sorry, I had lost my train of thought. Rose-Hulman also has a loss to Hanover Central. Or no, I'm sorry, they have a win against Hanover Central, 81-61. It just proves the duality of this conference and how competitive teams truly are. There's not much of a difference between the top and a mid-tier team.
Yep, and styles make, as there's a common saying in fighting, styles make fights, and it's the same way in every other sport, but especially in this game, and we're seeing it. Rose-Hulman has just come in with the exact right game plan and style and has been able to execute perfectly today, while Franklin has probably had their worst game of the season, I would say. This has definitely been the lowest points that we have seen from Franklin in a while. The last time they haven't scored under 50 this year. The lowest they have scored is 51 in a loss against Oswego State. Pearson puts it up on the floater. 7.5 minutes left to play in this 4th quarter, a 26-point game. Franklin still trying to put some pressure on this Rose-Hulman offense.
Yeah, Franklin College only has 13 second-half points thus far in this contest, and we've played 13 minutes of basketball this half. I mean, that is just, those are poor offensive numbers on for Franklin College, and you're not going to be able to win basketball games playing like that.
Absolutely. Double teaming at the top. McNabb kind of out of position. They find open for 3. No good. Rose-Hulman with a lot of their bench reserve unit in, and Harrington gets cut off, and a foul will be called on BJ Wesley. A little too much contact there on the defensive end.
Yeah, BJ Wesley looks like he tried to undertake Pearson there just a little bit. He made a great move on the ball, just way, way too much contact for the officials' liking.
Now Harrington trying to drive all the way, and he's able to get that one on a foul call, so he's going to shoot 2. So they did not call that one on Wesley. That did go on number 34, Jack Murphy.
And Rose-Hulman has done a great job of stifling these Franklin College guards from driving into the paint and being able to create on attacks to the rim. Cooper Matthews is only 3 for 8 from the field, and two of those field goals have come from beyond the field goal line, and we see him do a lot of drives to the basket, whether that's down the baseline or right up the gut of the paint. Same goes for guys like Harrington and Pearson. I mean, Rose-Hulman has done a great job of denying any drives to the paint.
Franklin able to get the rebound. They're going to go up for 3, and Harrington just can't get it to go. It'll be Franklin ball as it was knocked out by the Rose-Hulman player, and Franklin trying to get another possession. And I still believe that the Grizzlies have not put up another 3 or made another 3 besides the ones that Matthews made early in the game, as that one is no good either. And another foul call as the Grizzlies will go to the line. It'll be Jace Burney with the chance to shoot 2 here.
And yeah, Luke, you are correct. Franklin College has not made a three in the second half. There are only 2 threes coming from Cooper Matthews in that first half.
2 for 22 on the day, 9% from 3 for the Grizzlies. I mean, probably their worst shooting performance on the season. Don't quote me on that, but more than likely.
Yeah, more than likely. I think Rose-Hulman has also just made more with the possessions that they're given. They've only shot the ball 7 more times than Franklin College thus far, but they've made 10 more field goals than Franklin College in this game.
And after the first free throw was good, second was no good. And McNabb tries to dive a loose ball. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Rose-Hulman ball still. 6 minutes left to play in today's game. And
willing to put his body on the line as well as he dives head first into the right for the scorers table. I don't think he collided too hard with it, but I mean, still, to sacrifice your life on the line essentially for a game of that's 24-point deficit. That's a great sign there by the Grizzlies. They still have a lot of fight within them, and they're not going to give up until the clock hits 0.
No, for sure. And McNabb comes down with a tough rebound. Rose-Hulman a little bit slow recently on offense.
Harrington wide open.
Air ball on that one. I mean, Franklin just has not been anywhere near where they need to be offensively today. I mean, but Rose-Hulman has not scored in about 3 minutes from a field goal. Commentator curse. Shouldn't have said anything. Pearson tries to go for the dunk, and honestly, a smart play by Cole Pride to kind of take him, out of the play and make him shoot free throws.
Yeah, make him
the
earn
easy
it.
Points. So Pearson will shoot 2 here, and I'll update you. We've got the women's game, 73-59. Grizzlies do hold a lead, so it's looking good for the counterpart.
Yeah, and Jordan Kuhn with 19 points. Kate Breeden with 14 points of her own in that game as well.
Yeah, and 4 different people in double figures. Cameron Ritterkoff and Peyton C. both with 11 for the Grizzlies. So far a very good game from the Grizzlies as they will try and look and win on the road the same way the Engineers are more than likely going to win on the road here at the Spurlock Center. It looks like the women's team will likely come out on top out west in Terre Haute. And a steal by Franklin. Cooper Matthews puts it up, but he's not able to get the and one. But he's going to shoot another 2 free throws here. And the Grizzlies are in the bonus. That was either the 8th or 9th foul from the Engineers. And Matthews, chance to shoot another free throw here. And so just taking a look, obviously we are covering the men's game as of now, but the women's team looking like they're going to win their game on the road in Terre Haute against Rose-Hulman. We're looking at the women's HCAC conference standings. Franklin is first overall with a 12-3 record, a 6-game win streak, what could become a 7-game win streak if they pull out today's win, and 7-1 in overall conference play, which could move to 8-1, which is the best record in conference by a decent amount and the best overall record. So Franklin women's basketball is on absolute fire right now, and they're leading the conference with the #1 seed.
Yeah, Coach Blanche has done a great job in her first year. We've called a few of their games here at the Spurlock Center. They play like a unit, like a true team. Everybody eats and creates on the Franklin College women's basketball team. They do a great job of moving the ball. While they don't shoot the ball particularly well, but they don't live or die by the three-pointer shot. They create inside. They create with extra passes, much like Rose-Hulman does, and that just proves to show as they improve to 8-1.
Yeah, and obviously led by the senior season. Jordan Kuhn, you know, been a great player for Franklin her whole collegiate career, and in her what would be final season with the Grizzlies has been fantastic so far this season. So we'll see how the seasons pair out for both teams, but the women's team absolutely in a groove right now, and Matthews will lose the ball there. It'll be Rose-Hulman possession, 4.5 minutes left to play in this one.
Yeah, turnovers being a battle that Franklin College is going to lose today. So far they have 16 compared to Rose-Hulman's 11. Well above their average as well.
Yeah, Franklin, an honestly unrecognizable brand of basketball from them today, and Rose-Hulman, the defense has just been phenomenal as they're going to get Matthews for a blocking foul. He does not love that call. It was a little bit of a late whistle.
And that's his 4th in this game as well. But you're right, yeah, he was stressing to the ref that he believed his hands and overall body was straight up vertically, and thought that he played great defense on Pride's take. The ref clearly saw something else.
Pride hits the first free throw. Now a 26-point lead here for the Engineers, and Connor McNabb will come out of the game.
Yeah, he checks out with 6 points and 3 rebounds for the Grizzlies thus far.
Honestly, a very good game from Connor McNabb. I think in comparison, I think, you know, for what was the game, Connor McNabb did a good job down low trying to get rebounds and put in effort, but it's just a tough overall offensive showing. And Pearson with the putback, another tough play on a putback. That might be his 3rd of the game or something. He's had at least 2 from the freshman.
Yeah, that'll be Pearson's third rebound. I believe his 2nd or maybe even his 3rd total offensive rebound in the game. Not quite sure, cannot confirm that. But we know he's been down low on those offensive boards all game.
Absolutely. And now Smith gets it out. Torres for 3. He's had a great day, not able to get that one to go. And now Fairs with the rebound as Franklin will push it. Kind of going coast to coast. He finds Scott open for 3 and hesitates on the shot. Gets it back to Scott, in and out. Franklin just cannot cash in from 3. It seems to be impossible. And we'll get a timeout here as both teams will head to the huddle. A 25-point lead for Rose-Hulman in a game that is all, for all intents and purposes, likely over with 3 minutes left to play. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back with you after this timeout. And nice little pass from Spellman, and Pearson will draw the foul, and Franklin will go into the double bonus and shoot 2 here.
Luke Sims and Naeem Brown check in for the Grizzlies late in the game as they try to give some experience and some minutes to some of the younger guys they have on their roster.
Yep, and Rose-Hulman doing the same. BJ Wesley in the game still for them, but we also have some substitutions. Jack Tolles, freshman, 6'7", sorry.
I was gonna say 7 foot.
Yeah, no, not quite that tall, but definitely one of the bigger players on this team coming into the game for the first time. Ashton Hazelwood, another freshman, number 22 for Rose-Hulman. Number 24, Caden Rogoski as well. And also Will McKellarney in for the Engineers. So a lot of reserves in on the floor for both teams as we inch closer to the end of today's game. Rose-Hulman for 3, not able to get it. And Pearson trying to move the ball up quick. He tries to find Spellman down low, but ball is way too high, and it'll go back towards
that
end.
was one of the many errant passes we've seen from the Grizzlies today. That is their 18th turnover of the game as well.
Wesley working and finds a guy in the corner, and Wilson steals it away somehow.
What a save.
Yeah, and a lot of hustle came on that side of the floor for the loose ball. And
you have a stoppage.
Yeah, it looked like the ref wanted, so I thought they were going to call a foul, and it was the ref on the underneath the basket. That's why I was confused. But ultimately, I think what they called it was they actually called it out of bounds on Nate Wilson.
They did.
On the side out there, and so they were able to get a substitution for the Engineers. And the ball goes way over the Engineer, and there's a souvenir for a lucky fan.
Sophomore guard Caden Temple, number 25 for the Grizzlies, checked in not too long ago.
Yep, some more Grizzlies seeing some limited action here. Spellman working inside, using his body in. They'll get a foul call on number 0. That'll be Jack Tolles getting the foul call. Just Jack Tolles big enough in terms of, overall just, natural size, but Spellman's got a little more beef down low, and he's able to use his strength and back him up.
Yeah, you're right. Will Spellman stands at 6'5", the sophomore out of Greenwood. One of the more pivotal role players that Chris Hamilton holds on his roster, a guy that was seen success from last year's team that went on to the NCAA D3 tournament. He's returning back. I believe he had a couple of injury problems earlier in the year. He's slowly working his way back into the lineup.
Good to see, a bigger player for Franklin, getting healthy. Minute and a half left to play in this one as Spellman tips that one out. It'll stay with the Engineers. Just looking at some overall stats today from the men's team. 15 for 45 from the field for Franklin. 2 for 25 from 3. Over half their shots, their attempted shots being from 3. And, 2 for 25 from 3. That is, for Franklin, for anybody, that is historically bad. And that is just unfortunate for Franklin today. They have not been able to get anything to go from deep.
Yeah, 2 for 25, you're going to really have to look at that number for the rest of the year as you go throughout the rest of your season, making sure that your shooting is well maintained throughout the year so you don't have another instance like this.
And a nice play, steal there from Naeem Brown, and on the fast break they do lose it, and Rose-Hulman will get the ball back, and we still got some other substitutions now.
Yeah, freshman guard forward Caleb Huff, and also Joel Sanders, freshman forward, check in for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and also looks at sophomore Bryson Seymour coming into the game, number 11. Now Rose-Hulman going all the way, and it's good. Tough finish there from the Engineers, Caden Rogowski. Little fadeaway jumper from Seymour, and that's no good. And Ashton Sylvester, number 5 out there, junior, the lone non-engineering major for the Engineers, biology major.
Is that a fun fact?
Fun fact. Everybody else on the Rose-Hulman team is an engineering major in some way, either mechanical or whatever. Obviously, not surprising. It's the Engineers, but
the Engineers come out away with this one.
Yep, they're a huge win today. A 26-point win, 74-48 is your final score, as Rose-Hulman will get the win. So Franklin, this. We'll update you now on the women's game. That game did end 79-67. The Grizzlies did come out on top. So in the women's game, the Grizzlies now move to 13-3 overall in the season. The women's team for Rose-Hulman, though, moving to 4-12 and 3-6 in conference play. So a slower season from them. The Grizzlies 8-1 in conference play in the women's season. So first in those standings, so we'll continue to update those as the season goes along. But now in the men's HCAC conference standings, so Franklin will move to 5-4 in overall conference play after today. Rose-Hulman moves to 7-2 in overall conference play, which gives them the best conference record in the HCAC. So very strong start to the season in conference play for Rose-Hulman. 10-6 now on the year as the Grizzlies move to 9-7. So the Grizzlies will now have the 3rd or 4th overall best record in the conference, but will be 5th in conference records. So Franklin a little bit out of the realm of hosting a conference play tournament game. So we'll see how the season continues to go. But obviously a tough one here for the Grizzlies. The least amount of points that they've scored all season, 48 points today.
Yeah, Rose-Hulman did a great job of stifling any movement from this Franklin College offense, whether that was beyond the arc or inside the post. Any creation that Franklin College was looking to make was just essentially denied the whole way by Rose-Hulman through 40 minutes of basketball.
Yep, and today was Alumni Day, obviously. Grizzlies weren't able to come out with the win. Their next game is against Anderson, which is here at the Spurlock Center next Wednesday. So Grizz TV will definitely have that for you. And after that, we will not have another home game for the men's team here at the Spurlock Center until the 31st against Bluffton. And in between them, we got to go back to Terre Haute out west and play this team again. So we'll see how that goes. But that will be all from us today here on Grizz TV. Once again, I am Luke Shepard with Tyler Young, signing out for what has been a disappointing day for Grizzly fans.
Disappointing result for Franklin College, but they have another opportunity at home next week to bounce back against Anderson, who has been a formidable opponent. They won the conference last year. They're back on top of the conference this year. It'll be a tough test at home, but Franklin College will be looking to bounce back with the loss here tonight.
And that'll do it from us today.
I guess you say today.
Yeah.
Not tonight, but today.
Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and that will be all. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy some football.
Yeah.